Peace Collective. My name is Kay and I'm a messenger of the universe. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. Even if you're new here, this is not the first time that our souls have crossed paths. Let's get started, collective, with your reading, and we're going to see what energy y'all are in and what y'all need to know about the energy that you're in. So, as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail of this video, this is going to be about how your energy is extremely attractive, like it's giving femme fatale. It's really giving like heavy empress, high priestess, queen energy. You have a lot of people who are just like, dang, I really want a piece of this empress or a piece of this queen or king, depending on the gender you are. But regardless, like, people are like seeing your value now, especially like your looks, like the way that you've been investing into yourself. It shows whether you've been working out or you've been eating better or you just been, you know, saying your affirmations, or just your self-esteem it's increasing because you guys are really taking care of yourself and investing in your looks or investing in your personality, investing in whatever it is that you see that needs improvement. And people are starting to see that you are like putting in the work, you are valuable, and I think that is very beautiful. So a lot who chose this group, you guys have like a femme fatale energy, so you're gonna have a lot of some of you guys may have like scandalous energies around you, and it's not like you're necessarily trying to be in drama or trying to start drama, but sometimes they're just people who just are threatened by your energy because it's so strong, or they just feel the need to compare themselves all the time when they're around you, or they think you're comparing yourself to them, or they think that you're trying to flex on them even if you're just telling them about your life. You could just be having a casual conversation and they think you're trying to brag or something. It could even be you telling them about a terrible situation you had where you were down bad, and they still look at you like, oh, you're trying to brag or you're trying to flex or something. Like, it's almost like these people have this internalized jealousy or envy, and so they project all their insecurities onto you. Like, anything about you that they say they don't like, they'll end up imitating it not too long after. They'll say, oh, well, I don't like the way that group, this collective dresses, and then next thing you know, they're wearing a knockoff version of what you wore. It reminds me of a post I saw, and it was like, when you have haters that do everything you do, but they do it in ugly, like that really resonates for this group. I think that you guys may have like some mean girls or mean people around you that are like just trying to be vindictive for no reason. Like, they really giving that mean girl energy. It's like, you're rude for what? For what? Like, what purpose are you serving right now? Because baby, that outfit ain't giving either. But I like really feel like the person that's talking about you, like, they themselves look like this talking about you. Like, they're oh, look at their outfit, and then their outfit is like basic as hell. Like, it just doesn't make sense. You know, like, this person is minding your business, and they need to be minding their own business, because if they were minding their own business, they would see that they're falling off a cliff and they're about to hit rock bottom. But you know, they so busy keeping tabs on you, collective. They so busy trying to see what you up to and trying to judge everything you do that, like, I don't know, they just got a lot to say about what you got going on. It, like, you're really the star of their life. I'm just saying, like, all these people that don't like you, you are really like, you're their muse. Like, let's be real here. Some of them might have colored hair as well. Like, they could even dress like that. I'm just saying, like, not even saying her outfit ugly, but I'm just saying the energy she coming with is giving ugly bitch. Like, I'm sorry. Six of Swords. Six of Swords. Yeah, walk away from these. Oh my God, I want to cuss so bad. This is not Patreon. Join me on Patreon, by the way. $3 minimum to gain access to all the exclusive content, and none of it is censored, okay? But let me just say, leave these envious, jealous, hating, not minding their business, but minding everyone else's business people alone, okay? And that's me saying that in the nicest way possible. Like, I'm just getting like, you could have walked away from someone because you just realized how like foolish they were. Like, you realized how stupid they were like acting. I don't even think this person realized how stupid they were acting. Let me get a clarifier, honestly, because I need to know. I really do, because now I feel nosy. Like, the Hierophant. Oh, ooh, baby. Listen. Okay, yeah. Listen. All I'm gonna have to say is, someone tried to like bring you up in front of somebody and they thought, oh yeah, I can talk mess about collective. And it was actually embarrassing. I think this person embarrassed themselves trying to embarrass you. Like, they tried to talk about you, but it ended up backfiring on them. And with the Hierophant here, I kind of feel like this is almost like how they see you versus them. You're the Hierophant and they're the Fool. They don't know what the heck they're doing. They're the Fool. They're like, that's when you're just getting started on a journey. You don't know anything. You're kind of naive as well. Like, this person's extremely naive. They fall for anything anyone says, and they always fall for the same games as well. Like, this person hasn't really matured yet. Like, they believe words over actions. Like, they kind of are the type of person to, like, you may warn them about the cliff there, but they're still gonna go because they're just naive and foolish. And then compare with the Hierophant here, you guys are a lot more wise than them, or like you just have more home training. Like, you guys have natural royal or regal traits or qualities. And I heard, like, you guys know how to treat people. Like, you know how to respect people, the way you were raised or the way that you treat people. Like, it shows that you're a human and you know how to treat people like they matter. And like, this person, this childish person, they don't know how to do that. If anything hurts their feelings, they walk away. They don't even think twice about it. And then they realize later on, like, oh no, I regret that and I want that friend back, because they realize your value now that you're gone. Like, this person left you behind as well. Like, they really thought they were getting a one-up by leaving you. Like, they really thought they were doing something. Like, the arrogance is actually kind of embarrassing. But I kind of just feel like this person, like, once they realized they effed up, they were like, ooh, yeah, let me not play again. Because, you know, one of the rules for, I believe, I haven't read this book, but I've heard that there's a rule in, like, the 48 Laws of Power or something, where it says, don't offend the wrong person. This is that group. Like, people, they don't want to offend you, even if it doesn't hurt your feelings. Your ancestors, your angels, your spirit guides, they on that ask, okay? And they're not playing about you, because like, they'll drag somebody for even trying to drag you through the mud. Someone could have even tried to do magic on you. Like, they tried to get you back into their life, or they tried to do what's it called, the magic where you work on your attraction or the way that you look. I forgot what it's called. Like, there's a name for it, vein magic or like beauty magic, something like that. I don't know, but this person tried to do some sort of magic to make themselves more beautiful. And I'm getting like, you guys didn't even have to do magic. Like, you just naturally built like that. Like, you guys have natural bodies that are beautiful. You have natural hair that's beautiful, or your aura, the way you carry yourself. Like, everything that you are and like that you are naturally is what they wish they were. But they're not that, so they have to put in the work to make it seem like they are that way. But it's like, it's almost like it's an act. Like, they're not really, like, they kind of ciphered off of your energy and being next to you, because they kind of saw how you behaved and how you carried yourself. So when you left them, or they left you and they abandoned you, they kind of didn't have that source. They didn't have that source to draw that energy from. They didn't have that you weren't there anymore to give them that inspiration or to be their muse. So, you know, this person kind of wallowed in their own self-hate, and their self-esteem kind of like plummeted. I think you guys also like really hyped up this person. You supported them. You were really a rock for them. Like, you taught them things. You gave them knowledge and wisdom. You supported them. The Empress is like someone who just gives unconditionally, and she's also abundant herself. So, you know, you would probably give the shirt off of your back to support this person as well. And this person could have still done you wrong, because they're just immature. Like, they haven't grown up yet. They could have acted like, oh yeah, I'm wise and I'm spiritual and all of that, but they're really not putting in the work or doing the actual effort to show that they are learning from their mistakes, that they're wise, that they are all these things that they say they are. And then we also have, you are a bad A being full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find a path to your best self. Okay, yeah. Like, you guys are honestly kind of like you guys could have like Aries placements, Taurus, Venus, Libra, Virgo, Sagittarius, Leo placements. Like, just the way that you are naturally is extremely magnetic to people, and like, it really annoys this person, the way that you shine, the way that you always just have things going for you, things seem to always work out for you. And it's almost like they look at their life and they're comparing their life to yours. They're like, oh, well, why don't I have that? Or why couldn't I be blessed like that? Or, you know, this person is like, there's some people who are wanting to learn from you, and there's other people who are just wanting to judge you and to just mind your business and, you know, just trying to keep up like it's a reality TV show. And like, I kind of feel like you guys are the source of someone's inspiration as well. And this person just finds you to be very attractive, very beautiful, but they also think that you have strong judgment and spiritual discernment. And if something doesn't serve you, you're going to walk away without a second thought. And I think this person didn't expect that from you. They expected you to like stay stuck to their energy, stay being naive and pretending like they're not like a good person. Like, it's just kind of weird because it's almost like this person expected you to go along with the games, to go along with the BS. Like, they really thought you would just go along because you liked them that much. But no, you guys actually did. You walked away, or if they walked away, you let them walk away, and they kind of were like, dang, I really thought, like, they thought they had the upper hand in this situation, and they didn't. And yeah, this person could also be struggling with their emotions as well. Like, they kind of seem a little bit unhinged with their emotions. They don't know how to handle them, or they don't know how to channel them properly, I suppose. Because this person, like, they really feel like you're judging them as well, even if you're not. Like, you cannot even be saying anything or thinking anything about them, and they're like, oh, are you judging me? And like, you're not. I mean, no disrespect to them, but it's just like this person thinks that you think about them more often than you actually do. Like, you may not even be considering them, like, not even in a rude way, but it's just like, I'm not even thinking about you, but you think everything is about you. It's so weird. Like, this person thinks that you're the center of they think that they're the center of your universe, when it's actually the other way around, where they're focused on what you think, and oh my God, are they judging me, or do they think this about me, or did I do this wrong or right? Like, this person's kind of like a little bit obsessed, and I heard insecure and a little bit bitter. Like, this person's kind of like, I don't know, they just ain't it. Like, they just not it. Okay, yeah, this person isn't telling you about like how they're struggling with finances, or like they're not telling you about how, or they could be lying about it, because the King of Swords reverse, like, they could actually be just not being honest about their situation, and you could be confused as to like why they act the way they do towards you, because they could be like fronting, like, oh yeah, I have more than, like, they're trying to pretend like they have more to offer than what they actually have. And I think that you guys see through this illusion, or you see that like they're just putting on a front, and it kind of bothers them that you're not naive to the games, that you're not like falling for it. You're not like, oh my God, like, you're not letting this person buy you out, or like, this person really thought that they could get into your pants by like just, oh, if I offer them a date and I pay for everything, then they're going to give it up so easily. Or if I spend all my money on them, then they're going to give it up just like that. Like, no. Because again, like, the femme fatale can come off that way, like, oh, high maintenance, high standards, stuff like that. So, and then people with money, or with the money or the resources, they think that they can just buy a femme fatale, which isn't true. Like, that's just one level to the femme fatale. Like, you still have to bring more to the table. It's not just the finances, but that is a part of it. So like, I'm just getting like, you guys are unapologetically like who you are. Like, you don't care what anybody has to say. Like, if you have a standard, you're sticking by it, and you don't care. Like, you know how like there are some people who will like, you're gonna die alone with a cat and stuff, and you're just like, good, okay, it's better than dealing with y'all men children that don't know how to take care of yourselves, and you still live with your mama, and you expect me to go 50-50 while I take care of the kids and birth your legacy, and you do nothing to support me. So like, honestly, it really just kind of is that savage energy where it's just like, no, like, you really think it's a flex, but you're threatening me with a good time. I'm just saying, like like, I really feel like you guys are genuinely happy, regardless of if you're in your relationship or not, if you're in a job or not, or if you're working or not. Like, you guys are learning to be happy and fulfilled no matter what life throws your way. And I think that's beautiful, collective, as well, because I'm also getting that you guys have this ability to like really enjoy the journey of life, no matter how bad or good that things are. You guys just have this attitude and this energy about you where you can just always see the brighter side to things. Some people can't like really do that, and I'm just getting like there's a little bit of evil eye energy, people who don't want to see you shine, and people who are like evil eyeing your relationship as well, or they don't like the way that you can just command respect from people you date, and they have a hard time doing so. Like, there's just a lot of like, this reading is going to get really deep for some of you guys, because this could be like even friendships that you have that have been, around you for a long time, and you're kind of starting to see people's true colors, and you're like, hey, I thought this person had my best interest, but they're not. They're actually working against my happiness. They're not being truthful to me. They're keeping secrets. And yeah, like, if this person sees you struggling financially, they wouldn't lift a finger, but you could have even helped them out. Like, you wouldn't think twice about helping them out, but they wouldn't do the same for you. It's actually unfortunate, but eventually people have to show you who they are. You just gotta believe them. So 6 of Pentacles, yeah, this is you being a very generous person, like, and learning not to give to the wrong people, because everybody does not deserve generosity. Some people don't know how to appreciate it, and like, And I'm even getting like someone just had a hard time accepting your love, accepting your gift, accepting that it was real or it was true or authentic. And then when they passed up on that opportunity, it's kind of like now they're off to the side, like, hey, that was the high priestess that I messed up with. That person saw through my games and I didn't think twice about it. I thought they were like, I thought I could run it on them and they wouldn't know. You guys could be Cancer, moon placements, like Taurus placements as well. Like I'm just getting, you guys have a lot of beauty around you and surrounding you, and the way that you move, the way that you carry yourself is really attractive. Your energy is just magnetic, and you just have a sort of irresistible energy about you. You have people who want to give to you and you don't even have to ask. You have like, you know, you just attract really high vibrational people into your life. And for other people around you who can't attract that sort of energy, they kind of compare their lives to you, kind of hating on the low. And you may notice this as well, like they'll be passive aggressive, or you know, they don't really support you when you tell them about your dreams and stuff like that. Like I'm just getting like you guys struggling with making friends because these people are seeing you as their competition. Yeah, someone really thought they could betray you and that it would break your heart, but it actually ended up breaking their heart. It's kind of weird because, yeah, the Queen of Wands came out, the Sun keeps coming out. I see the Nine of Cups, like 8 of Cups, reverse, 9 of Cups, upright, Knight of Wands, upright, and then the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, this person's finances are taking a hit because of how they treated you. And then they're seeing you living your best life, emotionally fulfilled. And they're like, dang, like I should not have done what I did to this person. They could have stolen from you as well. Now they can't benefit from the fruits of your labor, especially if they're seeing you grow and pop off and just, you know, living your best life, or if they perceive you as having money or having more than them. Leo placements, there's a lot of fire energy. You guys are extremely attractive. I'm just saying, like, you guys are genuinely magnetic people. Be careful who you let into your energy. And you guys are also very generous people. You're not afraid to give to others, to help others that are in need or that aren't not as fortunate as you. You guys, again, this is not just about your personality. This is also about like your physical looks. Sometimes the way that you, well, not even sometimes, like listen, as somebody who grew up ugly and then became hotter as they got older, like people treat you differently based off of how they perceive you. And physically, you guys are extremely attractive. So you're going to attract people on both sides of the spectrum that are really good people and then really trashy people who feel like they have to humble you because they're like, oh, you think you're all that in a bag of chips. I do. And I think I'm that extra guac that you add for $1.50 on your Moe's burrito. I'm that extra queso. Like I really am that girl. I'm sorry. Like I'm that extra like price that you add on. I'm that extra guac you add on your burrito. I'm that extra queso you add on, you know, like that's just me, you know. But like this is you guys just being unapologetically that person though. Like, you know how some people will be like, yeah, like I'm so high maintenance, and then they don't walk the talk. Like, nah, y'all are walking that walk and talking like, yeah, if I want it, I got it. Like that's the energy here where it's like, I want it, I got it. If you say that you're going to get it, people know you're gonna make it happen. Like you're stubborn enough to see it through. And with all this fire energy coming through, like you'll probably do it out of spite too. Like you'll be like, yeah, you think you gonna sit around and tell me I can't do nothing and I'm gonna just sit around and believe it? Psh, yeah. I really feel like that's like an Aries thing too. Like they'll succeed out of spite. And a Taurus, I feel like a Taurus will do that too. A Taurus probably will be more low-key about it, but they will succeed out of spite. Just like if you tell them they can't do something, they're gonna do it just because you told them they can't do it. Like, nah, that's a challenge to me. Like, what you mean? Some of you guys may also be into video games as well. Like, you're really in touch with your inner child. There's also children that, like, really adore you guys as well. You guys probably are children. Even if you don't like children like you, okay? I'm just saying, like, children feel comfortable around you. You make children feel comfortable enough to express themselves fully. And I think that's beautiful. Someone older than you. Let's see. Someone older than you has to say something. What do they have to say? So someone who's older than you, their intentions are not being clear right now. And you really intimidate them, okay? Yeah, this person, okay, yeah, they see your femme fatale energy that you're about and they want to take care of you. They're like, yeah, I like this. They like how bougie you are. And they know that you're the type, like, you probably assume most people are just with you for a one night stand, or they just want to use you for your body or for your finances. So you probably don't give to them easily. You're probably like, yeah, I know what you want. You only want one thing, and it's not like you're not going to get it. And then this person's kind of like intimidated because like they did not want that from you, but they understand why you said that. They're like, yeah, most people I would assume probably are just trying to use them for those things, but I'm not that person. That's like what this person wants you to know. Yeah, they want a new beginning, especially if they came off in the beginning as someone whose intentions weren't clear. They weren't being upfront. Like I'm getting like they like no balls. Like they really kind of were being kind of cowardly, kind of like almost like an anonymous person that's sending you flowers and love letters and stuff, but they don't have the nuts to go up to your face and tell you, hey, this is me sending you these gifts. This is me that's doing this. Like this person kind of like, they were really shy at first because they weren't sure how to approach, and they were kind of like not sure how to read your energy because it came off very intense. Like you're like, hey, like if you want to be with me, you're gonna have to spend money on me. I have needs, and I'm not gonna compromise myself for you. And you know, I have a lot of Aries placements as well, y'all. So like I prioritize myself in my relationships. Like I don't care. Like you're gonna please me, and if you're not pleasing me, get out my face. Because I'm not just gonna waste my time with somebody that's not reciprocated. You know, like the energy's not being reciprocated. Like that's just a waste of my time. Please get out of my face. Like honestly, I'm gonna start acting like Lori Harvey. That's why I put her in the thumbnail, where she makes these dudes sign an NDA. If they tell your business, they gotta pay you up $1 million. Honestly. Let's see what else is happening for you, collective, and what you need to know. Silence, postponement, and the outsider. Yeah, I am getting that, like, so there's someone from your past, like I'm getting this is an ex-friend. I'm not getting this isn't necessarily romantic. I think you guys have like an old friend of yours who's watching you from afar. Like they're watching your social medias and they're seeing your life like play out after they're now like locked out. And this person has been silently watching you, and they're like really upset. Okay, I think this person's really upset about whatever they're seeing. Because this person kind of feels like, I think that when they left your life or vice versa, they thought that, you know, like, oh, they're going to be crying over, they're going to come crawling back. Like, they're going to be desperate to have me back. Like, you know, almost like this person really had a very inflated sense of self. So they thought they put more value on themselves than you even did. Like, let's be real, like it was really gassing themselves up. And now that they see you kind of like living your life without them, and you seem happy or even happier without them, like it makes them feel some type of way, because like they really thought they did something. Like I'm gonna be honest, like they really thought they did something. Like they thought, oh, if I leave them, like their life's gonna be over, like they're not gonna be happy. And it's like, yeah, actually I'm happier without you. I'm making more money and I'm living my best life. So they broke, I'm up. That's kind of the vibe I get. But I kind of feel like this is an ex-friend of yours. Like they, like when I tell y'all they thought they did something when they left you or they ended this friendship, now they want to be friendly to you. Now they're trying to come back and they're trying to act like they're your besties. Like, hey, remember all the good times and stuff like that. But they know the truth. They know why they're trying to come back, because they see you living in abundance and they want a piece of it too. They miss your generosity. They miss how kind you were to them. They miss your beauty. They miss your style. They just miss hanging out with you, because you guys just had an energy that was very intense, but it was very genuine and authentic. And I think that's what this person just can't seem to let go of. They see all these memories that you have and they want to recreate them, because you're just one of a kind and you're not the type of person that you're going to come across every day. So when people mess up and they regret it and they're trying to come back and fighting for their life, it's just like, well, should have done right by me the first time. See what else is happening for y'all. We got let me blow your mind. I would die for you. This reminds me, even though we're going through it and it makes you feel alone, just know that I would die for you. Being with you feels like home. We are not meant to be. You're an angel. I have a lot going on. I want you to beg for it. I've turned things around. You are my other whole. Yes. So I'm about to... New love. Okay. Give me another chance. Okay. So I know it said new love, but I'm not feeling this is new love. I think this is an old person that wants to be a new love. I can't let my guard down. This person also might lead with their wand if you pick up what I'm putting down, because they said I want to blow your mind, and there was another one that stood out to me. I want you to beg for it. Yeah, this person does want to blow your mind when they put it on you, but also this person also just kind of feel they could have messed up. They messed up something. I don't know what they messed up, but they did mess up something, and now they kind of want to fix it. You are my world. Like, they kind of realize this is someone who also could have realized your value after you left. Unfortunately, that seems to happen so often. I pretend like I don't care. Yes, this person also pretended like they didn't care, even though they do. They have a lot of feelings and emotions. They just pretend like they don't because they want everyone to think that they're a robot or something. I don't know, bro. Like, these people are weird. Like, I'll be honest. Like, I read this energy all the time, and I still don't understand why. Like, you could have just been straight up from the front, and we didn't have to have this tarot reading, like, we didn't need to have all this, like, oh, they regret it. But, so people like to complicate things, apparently it's just the human thing to do, I suppose. But it says time heals all wounds. So yeah, this person does want to come back after some time, but they also want to change first. So they're going to try to grow up, get their bag up, and glow up. I heard grow up, glow up, get their bag up, and then they're gonna try to come back and be like, hey, I know I messed up the first time around, but this time I won't let you down, baby girl. Like, they're really trying to come back because they realize, like, yeah, this is not someone I'm gonna come across every day. And they also love the way that you look on their arm. Some of you guys, be careful of people who are trying to make you like their trophy, who don't really value you as a person. They just like the way you look beside them. So I think you guys may struggle with that as well. And those of you with certain body types as well, be careful of, just people who are just wanting to use you for that, because it happens so often. And you don't even have to be, especially if you're like this genuine femme fatale energy where you have both, like, you have the combination of everything, the looks, the personality, the everything. You're not just going to get used for your body or your looks. You're going to get used for your emotional intelligence. You're going to get used for your generosity, for your finances. It's not just about your body or necessarily, but when you have a lot to offer, then you can be used for different things. It's not just always physical. So yeah, that's all I have to say for you, collective. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this reading. I hope it resonated for you all. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading, and I hope to catch you at my next one. Peace.